Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Before anything else, I want you to pause, not because this video needs your attention, but because your soul needs this moment. There are times in life when you don't search for a message. The message searches for you, and right now you're not the one who clicked this video. Allah brought you to it. You might be sitting in your room or lying in bed or trying to distract yourself from the heaviness inside you, but the truth is, you have been carrying something for too long. You've been trying to stay strong in front of everyone, but inside, you are tired. Inside, you are collapsing quietly. And maybe you told yourself, I'll handle it. I'll figure it out. I'll fix everything. But Allah is telling you something else today. This is the moment where your struggle begins to end. This is the moment your patience gets recognized. This is the moment your reward begins its journey towards you. Just listen, not with your ears, but with the heart Allah kept alive inside you, despite everything you've survived. If your mind just wandered for a second, yes, I saw that, well, I didn't, but Allah did, so come back. This message is speaking to you, not the person you think it's for. Now, let's begin the journey of understanding what is unfolding in your life. There is a phase in life every believer reaches, a phase where the world feels strangely quiet, yet the weight on your chest gets heavier. You try to pray, but your tongue feels stiff. You try to make dua, but words don't form. You try to stay patient, but even breathing feels like effort. And you start asking questions you never dared to ask. Why me? Why now? Why does it feel like my life is stuck? Why does it feel like my heart is sinking? Why does it feel like every door is being shut? That silence, that suffocating, painful, confusing silence, is not emptiness, it is divine engineering. When Allah takes something away, He is clearing space for something bigger. When Allah delays something, He is aligning it perfectly. When Allah closes a door, He is preparing you for the one that cannot be shut. But here's the deeper truth. Allah is closest to you in the moments you feel most abandoned. Sometimes Allah brings you to the lowest point, so you discover the one who lifts you higher than you ever imagined. And if your heart is hurting right now, if your eyes are tired, if your patience is thinning, it means Allah is preparing you for a shift in your life, a shift in your soul, a shift in your destiny. And just to reset your attention again, no, this is not a coincidence. Yes, this is about you, and yes, you're supposed to hear this right now. Let's go deeper. Every test Allah sends carries a secret inside it, a secret that most people never uncover because they focus on the pain instead of the purpose. Allah tests the believer not to destroy them, but to remake them. He tests you because He is upgrading you, He is purifying you, He is removing the spiritual weights you cannot carry into your next chapter. Tests are not punishments, they are invitations. Invitations to return to Allah, invitations to grow, invitations to detach from what harms you, invitations to rise. But here is something few people understand. When Allah wants to gift you something beyond your imagination, He first removes what blocks it. And the sad truth is, sometimes what blocks your blessing is something you love, a habit you cling to, a desire you chase, an attachment you refuse to release, a person you think you need, a lifestyle you know is draining you, a sin you keep returning to. Allah does not let you enter a new life carrying old chains. So the test arrives, not to break you, but to break what restricts you. And the harder the test, the more powerful the reward waiting behind it. If you're thinking, how does this person know exactly what's happening to me? Relax. No secrets are being exposed, but your Lord knows you more than you know yourself. And He chose this moment for you to hear this. There is something coming your way. Something you've been praying for quietly, something you've been waiting for patiently, something you've almost given up on. And Allah is preparing you for it through every struggle you endured. Stay with me, because the most intense truth is about to unfold. There is a spiritual law that many believers overlook. The moment right before relief is often the darkest, not because Allah wants you to suffer, but because Shaitan becomes desperate to derail you before Allah elevates you. Ask yourself, have your thoughts gotten heavier lately? Have your fears become louder? Have your doubts started whispering more aggressively? Have you felt sudden sadness for no clear reason? Have temptations become stronger right when you are trying to change? Have you felt like giving up even though you were holding on? This is not random. This is not weakness. This is the spiritual storm that hits right before Allah clears your path. Shaitan attacks most fiercely when your victory is nearest, because he knows something you do not. Your patience is about to produce a blessing. Your tears are about to turn into openings. Your frustrations are about to turn into a path. Your waiting is about to end. What if the thing Allah is preparing for you is far bigger than the thing you're praying for? What if the level Allah is elevating you to requires everything you're going through? What if what you thought was the end was actually the beginning Allah wrote for you long ago? You may not see it, you may not feel it, you may not understand it, but you are standing at the doorway of a reward so perfectly crafted for you that when it arrives, you will finally understand why the struggle had to be so intense. Now, prepare your heart, because the final act will reveal the ending Allah has written for every patient soul. Take a slow breath, because everything you've heard so far has led to this final moment. The moment where your journey, your pain, your patience, your tears, your silent du'as, all meet at a single truth. Allah has never forgotten you. Not for 1 second, not for one heartbeat, not for a moment of your darkest pain. He saw the night you cried when no one asked if you were okay. He saw the times you forced a smile while your heart was cracking. He saw the decisions you made for His sake, even when they cost you comfort. He saw the temptations you walked away from. He saw the sins you regretted. He saw the effort you hid from others. He saw your sincerity when the world only saw your mistakes. Allah never abandoned you. You were never unheard. You were never alone. And now you stand at the edge of a divine fulfillment that has been written for you since before your soul entered this world. But here's something many believers don't realize. The reward Allah gives is never equal to the struggle. It's always greater, always deeper, always more meaningful than anything you imagined. If the pain shook you, the reward will stabilize you. If the struggle emptied you, the reward will fill you. If the test broke you, the reward will rebuild you. Allah says, Allah does not burden a soul more than it can bear, meaning that if you felt like you were breaking, it wasn't because you were weak. It was because Allah was stretching you to a capacity you never knew you could handle. Because He intends to give you something that requires this version of you. The stronger you, the wiser you, the more patient you, the more purified you. Your reward is not random. It is personalized. It is timed with divine precision. It is shaped exactly for your wounds, your loneliness, your heartbreak, your endurance. Maybe your reward is peace after years of inner storms. Maybe your reward is clarity after periods of confusion. Maybe your reward is guidance after cycles of sin. Maybe your reward is strength after seasons of weakness. Maybe your reward is a path you never expected, a path Allah hid from you because you weren't ready yet. But now, you're being prepared, you're being elevated, you're being brought into alignment with the destiny written for you. Yes, this is still about you. This message is still wrapping around your heart. You haven't come this far in the video by accident. A heart that was meant to wander would have clicked away long ago, but yours stayed because your soul recognizes a truth your mind is only now beginning to understand. Allah is about to reward you for every moment you stayed patient when quitting felt easier. You survived what was meant to crush you. You carried pain that was meant to weaken you. You held on to faith even when you didn't understand the wisdom, and Allah never lets a believer walk through fire without emerging purified and elevated. So here is the ending your heart has been longing for. Your struggles are ending, your wounds are healing, your path is clearing, and Allah is sending blessings your way that will make you forget the weight of every hardship that came before. It may not happen all at once. It may not happen in the way you expect, but it will happen in the exact way Allah knows is best for you. When the reward arrives, and it will, you'll look back and say, if I had known the beauty Allah was preparing for me, I would have been grateful even in the moments that felt impossible. So walk forward now, not with fear, but with certainty. because the same Allah who tested you is the Allah who will reward you, and His promise is never broken. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.